Good evening, everyone. Hopefully that's now working. Sorry about that slight technical hitch, as always. But great to be back with Bush Bingo and to see everybody checking in. So, I see what you mean, Joe. See, Barry's confused in the option already, doing 3, 2, 1. He was counting me down, and then unfortunately, it wouldn't let me go live. I think it was trying to say something. But welcome, everybody. But we're starting, and we're almost good to go. We're just going to make sure everybody has a chance to check in. I hope you're all well. And as you can see, we've got Orange October. I'm not actually a great fan of the other subject, but I do quite like decorating things, as you can see from behind. So that's why it wasn't called anything other than Orange October for the bingo. Now we've got a small select group tonight, so it does mean your chances are better for winning. So in a minute, I will check with the tech team to make sure most of you have joined in. So good evening, Nikki. I was reading all the chats, so I have seen you all checking in, which is brilliant. So yeah, tech team is here. So Barry, of course, with, as you can imagine, I dare say he will check in with his buzzer at some point. And there we go, on cue. There you are. I've been trying to train him in the 3 months that we haven't been doing it. Do feel a bit rusty, I have to say. I'm not sure whether you do as well. Okay. Oh, good evening, Grace. There we are. You could be our furthest player. We have not gone international tonight, unfortunately, which is super. Right. Oh, do we think we're mostly there? We think, yep, tech team says we're mostly there. So a quick reminder, probably more for me than you, that obviously the first thing we're going to do is we're going to play for one line, which can be any 5 numbers going in the horizontal direction on your sheet. So we're going to start with one line. We've got the little cards for those of us who are not so good at remembering. Doesn't mean you can't actually see what's going on behind me, but there we go. There. Make sure that you've got your piece of paper in front of you. Make sure you've got your pen ready to mark everything off. We will have a short pause in between games 2 and 3 for a comfort break, whatever that might be. Now, I did find a new addition to my decorations. So, but actually, they're actually a little bit scary, aren't they? So I'm going to pull the first number, but I honestly don't think that I could spend a whole evening wearing these. So, in fact, look, I can't even see the number. So the first number out of the bowl is 2 and 5, 25. And that's as long as they're going to last. They're up there now. There we go. First number out. Great. Can see so much better now. That really, I don't know why I bought those. So it is sweet 16, 1 and 6, 16. Followed by 4 and 9, 49. See, it's already dark this evening. Looking out the window, it's dark and it's only 7:30. So definitely time for bingos to come back, isn't it? And it is top of the shop. It is 90, 90, straight out, early on. Sometimes we wait all evening for that one. And going completely the opposite end, it's number 1. So first and last numbers and everything else in between this evening. So good luck to everybody. 6 and 8, 68. 8 and 2, 82. I have to not nod my head too much, otherwise the glasses are going to fall off. 5 and 8, 58. Me and you, the number 2. 3 and 5, 35. 7 and 4, 74. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 9, 89. Now, we're all slightly out of practice, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to guess when the first bingo call is going to come through, but 4 and 2, 42. 3 and 7, 37. Unlucky for some, 13, 1 and 3. But of course it could be lucky for somebody, and you might have needed that to call bingo, but nobody has. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 3, 63. Getting quite a good mix across the board this evening, so might not be long. Oh, all the 5s, 55. Followed by Heinz Variety, 57. All the 4s, 44. And 2 and 8, 28. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 7, 27. 3, 0, 30. Okay, I think there's some of you out there now just waiting for that one magic number. That's what I think. Oh, life begins at 40, 40. Well, it does for some. It did for others. We won't ask about everybody else in between. 8 and 7, 87. Rise and shine, it's 29. That's my new one for this evening. Probably won't remember to do it again. 3 and 2, 32. 6 and 7, 67. 4 and 5, 45. So how are we doing out there? I wonder. And it's a dozen. It's 1 and 2, it's 12. Followed by the key of the door, it is 21, 2 and 1. So those that haven't reached 40, it's 21 instead. 5 and 9, 59. 4 and 1, 41. Now, obviously, the longer it takes to get one line, it does, in theory, mean all the others are going to come rushing through when we get there. 4 and 8, 48. Who's shouting at the screen for that number? 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 3, 83. Hey, we've got our first bingo of the evening. Well done, Neil. Let's just see if you're going to be sharing your one line with anybody else. So, was that Barry just buzzing twice for the sake of it? Right, okay then. So, he's had 3 months of not buzzing the buzzer. So, I guess I'll have to be a little bit generous with him this evening. Congratulations, Neil. Anyway, that is absolutely brilliant. So, I get to turn my monkey around. Actually, you might not have even known that was a monkey because you can't actually see him, but there we go. So, we're going for 2 lines, just in case you need a reminder. They have to be in the same box, but they don't have to be next to each other. So they can be top and bottom. If they are 1 and 2 or 3 and 4, that's brilliant, but you can't have 2 lines in 2 different boxes. Not in this game anyway. Right, back we go. Are we going to rush to the end on this one? Let's see how we get on. Next number out of the bowl is 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 8, 78. 5 and 3, 53. 3 and 8, 38. 7, 0, 70. I'm just going to move that one slightly because there we go. 5 and 6, 56. 6 and 9, 69. 6, 0. 7 and 9, 79. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 4, 84. 8 and 5, 85. Oh, and all the way back up on its own, the number 6. That might be what we're waiting for, as those smaller numbers. And this one's your turn to do those wolf whistles, because it's legs 11. Remember, I can't do them. That's the time you have to take part. And I am listening. Got teachers hearing, you know, so wherever you are, I can hear you. And it's Boris's Den, number 10. 6 and 5, 65. Gosh, we must be getting close. 7 and 5, 75. However, I don't want you all to rush at once. Well done, Kirsty. And you even had time for an emoji as well. Very impressive. Okay, just making sure nobody else is catching up. No, brilliant. Okay, so we need to take that one off. And so we now move to, look, you can see it's a palm tree that time. So we're going to move to a full house. You don't really need to see this, but I like to do it properly. There we go, all 15 numbers. Now, I have a strange feeling that actually this could come very, very quickly. So let's see how it goes. For the first game, full house, 20, 20. I'll leave a little bit of a bigger gap in between the numbers to give everybody a chance to get in there and pressing their bingo. 8 and 6, 86. All the 7s, 77. Do remember that Charlotte is manning my phone. So if you do need to do a message that you don't want to put into the live chat, then you can always ping it across to Charlotte. It's bullseye, 50, 50. There's not many numbers left in the bowl. 3 and 6, 36. Clickety click, it's 66. 3 and 9, 39. Oh, it's a bit like a deathly silence there, isn't it? Knock at the door, it's number 4. Could that be your lucky number? Or is it 5 and 4, 54? Somebody's going to win a full house. Hopefully not everybody at once. 2 and 4, 24. On its own, the number 9. Cup of tea, it's the number 3. You can't have your cup of tea yet. You've got to wait. Got another game to go first for your comfort break. 7 and 3, 73. 7 and 2, 72. 4 and 6, 46. Really? I'm beginning to think you've all disappeared off, dozed off during the game. And coming of age, 18. Lucky for some, the number 7. Now, so is it going to be lucky for anybody? Are they going to get a full house on the number 7? Well, we've got a bingo. We've got a bingo. Right. So, okay. So we've got, thank you, Kirsty, for telling me we're still here. Nikki has bingoed, and I believe it's Katie in her household. So congratulations, Katie. I do know, Katie, how much you like a bingo win, and you were all quite relieved because, and Nanny. Oh, no. Oh, Hayley. No, sorry. Misheard my tech team there. I was too busy about to say that the next number out would have involved me making some animal sounds. And so we were relieved on that one, weren't we? Right. So congratulations, Katie and Hayley, and all our winners on that game. Right. So don't go anywhere. You're not allowed a comfort break just yet. We're going to move on. I'm just swapping my little signs around so that we know what we're doing, because as we know, there we are. Just in case you didn't see the monkey before, there he is, monkey tonight. So we're going to go on to game 2. We're going to go back to doing one line. I do just need to put all the numbers. Apologies, this is quite loud, isn't it? I'll show you what they're going into this time. In keeping with the season. At least you know they all went in. Anyway, there we go. We have a pumpkin bowl for this evening, along with the season. Right, so So, oh, okay, it was Ava. So, well done, Ava. Now, that's another young lady who I know likes to have a good win at bingo. All right. There might be there's a bit of a sort of odd theme to the prizes this time. Orange, October, bit of a clue for some of them. Others of them maybe not following a theme. Right. Okay, then. Right. Game 2, line 1. 5 numbers, horizontal line. First number out the bowl is 6 and 9, 69. Me and you, it's the number 2. Starting off early. 2 and 9, 29. 6 and 3, 63. Top of the shop, it's 90. Again, 90. That one came out early last time, didn't it? 1 and 5, 15. 8 and 4, 84. Actually, I think the bigger the bowl, the harder it is to find a number in it when you're actually not looking. But there we go. 7 and 8, 78. All the 4s, 44. Key of the door, it's 21. 2 and 1. 4 and 9, 49. 7, 0, 70. 4 and 3, 43. Now, you did remember to swap your cards over, didn't I? I didn't actually say that we're now moving on to the next sheet and you need to put your first sheet into the recycling and you're not trying to cross off on the same sheet because that just really wouldn't work and you'd be very confused. So, bullseye, 50, 5, 0. 3 and 2, 32. It's the garden gate. It's number 8. 2 and 7, 27. Quite a nice mixture at the moment from the top of the board to the bottom of the board. 5 and 6, 56. 6, 0, 60. 5 and 8, 58. 2, 0, 20. You didn't see that, did you? I have caught it. It was sweet 16, 1, 6. 3 and 9, 39. Heinz variety, 57. Whack, whack, whack. It's 22. 2 little ducks. There we are. You missed it last time, didn't you? On its own, the number 5. Now look, see, Barry was too busy looking for emojis that he missed. So the picture of the little chick rather than a duck, it has to be said, means no. That should be 22 for anybody who was. Yeah, there we go. He's caught up with himself now. Might have to sack him. 6 and 4, 64. 8 and 2, 82. Oh, well done, Babs. Brilliant. So all the way down in Somerset. Excellent. Glad the Wi-Fi is holding out. Brilliant. Right, so Babs has got 1 line. Don't think there's anybody else catching up. So rotate the monkey round and we're on to 2 lines. Okay, that was a bit quicker than the last one, wasn't it? So that's good. 8 and 7, 87. 1 and 9, 19. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 6, 86. 6 and 5, 65. 6 and 8, 68. Oh, we seem to be getting a run on those at the moment, don't we? Your turn. Wolf whistles. It's legs 11. I'll let you just do your quick bit of wolf whistling. And then it's a cup of tea. It's number 3. You are nearly there for that. Nearly at your break. 7 and 9, 79. But I mean, what else would you be doing on a Thursday evening, eh? 7 and 2, 72. 4 and 8, 48. And if you hadn't noticed, the bingo days have had a bit of a move around in these months. So I do apologise if you can't make them because they're on different days. But things happen in our diaries, don't we? We have to fit them in. So it's a dozen. It's 1 and 2. It's 12. But hopefully you can still make all the others. Followed by, unlucky for some, 13, 1 and 3. I always think it'd be very cool to win on the number 13, actually. 2 and 5, 25. But nobody's going to tonight. On its own, the number 9. All the 3s, 33. Oh, Bab's storming on that one. That's obviously a lucky card because she's got 2 lines. Right. Oh, dear. Now then, the competition is afoot because now we need to, I'm sure somebody else would like to get game 2 full house. Or is Babs going to run away with all of them? We've actually never had that, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we've ever had somebody win all of it. 1 line, 2 lines and a full house. But there's always a first time, isn't there? Right then. Or is somebody going to jump in? So there we go. Right. For the full house, it's a knock at the door. It's number 4. You're going to have to shout loudly and tell me what numbers you need to win. 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 4, 54. At least there's no favoritism because I've got no idea who needs what. It's coming of age. It's 18, 1 and 8. And it's right at the very beginning. It's number 1. Followed by 1 and 4, 14. 4 and 5, 45. 3 and 5, 35. It's Boris's Den. It's number 10. Clickety click. It's 66. 6 and 7, 67. Come on then. Somebody's hand is hovering to press that bingo, aren't they? 8 and 3, 83. And that's not just Barry hovering over the buzzer, I can assure you. All the 5s, 55. 3 and 8, 38. 8, 0, 80. Oh, we know which numbers we haven't had yet this evening. All the 7s, 77. On its own, the number 6. Life begins at 40, 40. 7 and 6, 76. Oops. Didn't quite put that one in the right place. Oh, come on. There must be somebody out there. I'm going to have a little rummage now. Oh, on its own, the number 7. Well, I've completed a whole line on my board, but then I don't win for anything for that. 7 and 3, 73. 2 and 8, 28. I must admit, I can't actually see live chat because of my sign on this side, but I'm sure you're all doing fine. 4 and 7, 47. Ah, at last, it's one fat lady with her walking stick. It's 8 and 1, 81. First time she's been out the bowl this evening. 2 and 6, 26. If I say something like, have you all fallen asleep out there, then normally that means that somebody goes, I've won. 6 and 2, 62. 3, 0, 30. I am beginning to fill up these lines on my board. 7 and 4, 74. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 7, 17. I'm going to get a high-pitched voice as it gets stressful towards the end. 4 and 2, 42. Just making sure everybody's got a chance to call bingo. 3 and 7, 37. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna have to move my sign so I can see. Hey, congratulations. So we've got Neil and Grace. Brilliant. That's super. Oh, I'm sorry, Cara. My window's not open, so I can't hear. So there we go. Oh, lovely. So it's Cherie. Brilliant. Thank you. And Jane. Oh, there we go. There was a lot of numbers pulled out on that board. So congratulations, everybody. But don't worry, there are plenty of prizes to go around. Right. So now you are allowed to have a comfort break. Or you can obviously just sit there and listen to me waffle for a few minutes. I do have some news to share with you. I'm going to just put the numbers back in the bowl, get the noisy bit over and done with. There we go. There we are. So Barry's having a noisy 5 minutes as well. Little bit of a sip out of my suitably themed mug. Yes, I have to thank Charlotte for this one, but there we go. Quick little drink out of that one. I do need to get my signs ready, swap my signs over. But what I do need to share with you this evening is an amazing event that's happening in November. Well, I would say that, wouldn't I? Because I'm organising it. However, what's even better than me organising it is all the amazing people that are taking part in it. So if you haven't seen on Facebook or you haven't bumped into me and I've told you all about it, Nature's Showcase is, as you can see, it's a charity art and craft fair. We're hosting it at Westonbirt Arboretum. You do still need to pay to get into the Arboretum itself, but the fair in the Great Oak Hall is free to come in and say hello to us. Great opportunity to start buying ready for Christmas because it's the middle of November, the 11th to the 14th. And obviously Westonbirt itself is a beautiful place to stroll amongst the trees, the changing colours, and different seasons that you get there. So we're obviously moving from autumn into the winter season there, and the trees are quite spectacular at the moment. We have glasswork, we have amazing artwork, we have photography, we have sculpture, we have some ethically sourced artisan products from suppliers in the UK. And we have craft gifts as well. There is so much there that I'm sure you could almost do your whole shopping list at Christmas. And of course, there will be things to buy from the David Shepherd Wildlife Foundation. I will be holding a tombola because everybody likes a tombola, with some great prizes on that. And it's a good chance to do some fundraising for David Shepherd and get to meet lots of lovely people, which will hopefully be you. So please do check out my Facebook, or if you want any more details, drop me a message. The 11th to the 14th of November. Had to give it a plug, really, didn't I? As well as these amazing posters, who I have to give a plug for, Salters Graphics. It's done a really good job. So actually, if you ever need anything doing, I can recommend as a graphic designer. Brilliant. So thank you very much to Henry at Salters Graphics. Right. So, so we're just going to put the new signs on. We have, in fact, got one of the exhibitors playing this evening. So Neil is playing, and Neil does sculpture, art, and lots of other incredible things. Of which I must admit, I'm glad to say that those of you who know my pangolin sculpture, that is one of Neil's. So some fantastic work. So thank you, Neil, for coming on board and joining us for that. Looking forward to seeing you in person in a couple of weeks. And Diane is also on the call as well. So Diane does some lovely artwork, not just African wildlife, but Diane has a nice range of UK wildlife as well. So thank you very much. And Diane's actually just pinged in on a bingo there as well. So that was good. That was good timing, Diane. We were just talking about you joining in with Nature Showcase. So you and Neil and another 6 other people taking part as well. I don't think it'd be awful if I'd left anybody off, but I don't think I did. There, many of them do normally play bingo, but just not with us this evening. So let's put up game 3 line. Hopefully you've all had a chance So I'm going to another sip just because it's a really cool mug, isn't it? Look at that handle. It's not the easiest handle to use, but it's so cute. Oh, right. Good, good. I'm glad you're back with us, Diane. Sorry, I've just knocked one of my other signs over. Let me put that out of the way. Okay, then. Right. So Diane's back online, which is even better. Hopefully everybody else is as well. You've all had your comfort stop wherever you've disappeared off to, got your food, got your drink. I do have a bowl of chocolate that Barry is eyeing up because obviously I can't sit and munch at the same time. That would be incredibly rude. But it looks like I might have to move it. I'm just moving my bowl of chocolate. That's my celebration afterwards, as I can't win any of the prizes. Right, enough chatter. Right, let's start. Game 3, line 1. Wake up, team, tech team. Come on, get with it. God, dozing off over there. Right, it is clickety click. It's 66. We're starting off. Followed by, 2 fat ladies, 88. That's their first time out this evening. Feel much better now. They've come out. On its own, the number 6. 8 and 5, 85. So if you haven't won anything yet, now's your chance to keep your fingers and toes crossed and see if you win. 5 and 1, 51. 8 and 3, 83. It's Key the Door. It's 21, 2 and 1. I think that one's been out every time. Oh, and you are wolf whistling again. That's really early this time. It's legs 11. Like to make sure doing your part. 6 and 3, 63. You and me? No, me and you. It's the number 2. Just checking you were awake, paying attention. 6 and 9, 69. 6 and 2, 62. I bet there's some people out there that haven't got any 60s in their sheet at all, but there we are. 4 and 5, 45. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 2, 42. 8 and 7, 87. 8, 0, 80. Life begins at 40. It's happened every time this evening, so we're doing well. Oh, that was an early bingo. I heard a phone buzz on the table, so but I'm waiting to see who is it? Who is it? I'm waiting to see who it is. Waiting to see, get it typed up. Sorry, my live chat is obviously clearly slow because I've got no idea who scored bingo. I'll do. Oh, okay. Congratulations, Lynn. But I have 2 Lynns. So I think it's Lynn up in Bromsgrove. So that is absolutely brilliant. I was just thinking we've done quite a good geographical split this evening between prizes. Some are disappearing down to Southampton. Some are staying in Swindon. We're off to Somerset and up to Bromsgrove. So we're doing quite well with all these prizes, aren't we? Right. Okay, let's not waste any time. Let's get those pens back down. Game 3, 2 lines. Remember, same square, but they don't need to be next to each other. 4 and 7, 47. Move it over a bit. All the 7s, 77. And it's the start of the numbers. It's number 1. 8 and 2, 82. 5 and 2, 52. That was really quick, Lynn, there. So I don't know if that means that we're going to have a big gap in the middle or another quick run through. 5 and 9, 59. 4 and 3, 43. On its own, the number 7. 7 and 6, 76. 1 and 9, 19. Knock at the door, it's number 4. Actually, hopefully not. We don't want any knocks at the door because that would disturb our game, wouldn't it? All the threes, 33. 3, 0, 30. 5 and 8, 58. Heinz Variety, 57. Need some of the lower numbers, I think. Here they come. Boris's Den, it's number 10. And you're coming of age at 18, 1 and 8. 7 and 9, 79. 5 and 4, 54. 3 and 9, 39. 3 and 8, 38. Numbers are quite bunched together now. 7 and 8, 78. 3 and 5, 35. Oh, I think you're going to have to try harder shouting at the screens. 2 and 3, 23. Sweet 16, 1, 6. That's better. Need some of those lower numbers. 8 and 4, 84. It's the Garden Gate because it's number 8. 1 and 4, 14. Okay, I'm getting a sense that we're getting close. Definitely getting close. 6, 0, 60. Yeah, 6 and 4, 64. Top of the shop, 90, 90. So if you were waiting for that one to get 2 lines, it's there. Or are you waiting for 5 and 3, 53? 5 and 6, 56. 7, 0, 70. 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 8, 48. On its own, the number 5. Hey, congratulations, Joe. So Joe's got bingo. In fact, now that's a prize going all the way down to Surrey. So we really are doing the geographical rounds this evening. Anybody else going to join Joe on that one? She doesn't have to share. Amazing. Right, quick swap of the signs so we all know what we're doing. So hopefully you're all still wide awake, even though it's dark out. It's hard to believe that there was a time when we were doing bingo and actually you could see outside the curtains and everybody could see in, which was also quite interesting. Right, noisy bit when they all go back into the bowl. Okay, right, so Full House. I didn't mean to do that, did I? No. Oh dear, I've got a bit carried away. Sorry about that. Oh, now then, what am I going to do about that one? So there we go. So no, we'll just, what numbers have we got left to go? I do apologise. I pulled up Full House and then thought I'd finished. So that's not going to do any good, is it? So I'll tell you what we'll do. Put that one to one side. Put that one to one side. Okay, we're going to start with game 4. So, I think there was a little bit of a blip. I wonder if during the blip you saw my completely... that's because I was too busy chatting. You see, once I chat, it's a bit of a disaster. Don't throw away game 3 Full House yet. We'll come back to that one at the end and I will repair the damage that I've just done to my board in my haste to move on. Right, so don't worry. You will get a chance to win on game 3, I promise. But we're going to start game 4 and go back to game 3 at the end. So when I can fill my board properly. I just got very carried away then. So, but don't worry, we've got the numbers, so you're not going to miss out. Right. So first time we've done that in, 18 months? Dearie me. So let's do the important thing. Stop talking and pull out the numbers. Right. And off we go. All the threes, 33. My tech team were obviously dozing off there and didn't stop me quick enough, did they? 6 and 3, 63. Coming of age, 18. Oh, there you are. And now my text messages have just caught up with themselves. So I've gone and I'm back. Good. I'm glad I'm back. So, and thank you, Kirsty, for forgiving me. Hopefully everybody else will. So where do we get to? 1 and 8, 18. Coming of age. And on its own, the number 5. 4 and 3, 43. 6 and 1, 61. 4 and 1, 41. 5 and 2, 52. I could blame the spirits, couldn't I, causing that little bump along the way. There we go. Okay, your turn to whistle. Legs 11. Has been out all 4 games. 1 and 3, 13. That's an unlucky number for me, isn't it, tonight? Never mind. 4 and 6, 46. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 6, 76. 6 and 4, 64. 2 and 4, 24. Well, hopefully most people are still on. If I had a blip and disappeared, they've all managed to come back on again. All the 7s, 77. 8 and 4, 84. Cup of tea, number 3. Actually, I think I might need something stronger at the end of this one this evening, don't you? 8 and 9, 89. 5 and 1, 51. Quite a variety coming out at the moment. 2 and 5, 25. 7 and 2, 72. All the 4s, 44. 8 and 2, 82. Just going to move that one slightly. That's better. Top of the shop, 9090. 8 and 5, 85. Definitely out of practice, wasn't I, after that one? 5 and 6, 56. And it's one fat lady with her walking stick. It's 8 and 1, 81. 7 and 3, 73. 3 and 1, 31. Now, interestingly, there's a part of my board that's got no numbers on it at all at the moment. So we're probably a few numbers away from our first bit of bingo. It's the start of the numbers. It's number 1. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 5, 35. 8 and 6, 86. 7 and 1, 71. Whack, whack, whack. It's 22. 3 and 9. Oh, I didn't say 2 little ducks, did I? I assumed you knew that one. Haley, or somebody in Haley's household, got a bingo on those 2 little ducks, I do believe, with my quacking. I will just wait and see who in the household. Could it be Ava again, or are we sharing the win around? Let's turn it around. It would help if I actually bothered to pay attention to the signs that I put up for you playing the game, wouldn't it? So, but congratulations, whoever in the household that has won. That is lovely. And I haven't moved the counters this time, so we are good to play for line 2. Ava again. Okay, right. We'll have to ask nicely to see whether Ava will share a prize or not, won't we? Okay, right. Okay, so I haven't messed it up this time. We're ready to go for 2 lines now. I'm paying much more attention. 1 and 7, 17. Key of the door, it's 21. 2 and 1. 6 and 2, 62. And it's a dozen. It's 1 and 2, it's 12. 5 and 9, 59. 4 and 7, 47. 5 and 4, 54. 4, 0, 40. On its own, the number 9. 3 and 7, 37. 1 and 4, 14. 2 and 7, 27. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 9, 49. Knock at the door. It's number 4. 4 and 5, it's 45. Or I'm holding the I'm putting the numbers that I had in my hand back in. Right. Who's won? Oh, is it Ava? Has she just stormed through and got 2 lines as well? If it is, Ava is storing the prizes for this Orange October bingo down at her house. So it is. Well, my goodness me. I don't know who handed out the cards in that house, but they obviously gave Ava the lucky cards. Right. I am not moving any of the numbers this time, but I am bringing up game 4, full house. We can at least manage to do 3 games properly, can't we? So there we go. Ah, dearie me. I would say it's supposed to be getting back like riding a bike, isn't it? Doing the same thing you do often. But if you've seen me on a bike, you'd realise why I messed up on the game. Right. So oh my goodness me. Well, there we go. So that's because earlier I said, wasn't it, that we have never had somebody, as far as I can remember, that's got the whole board through. So, well, don't tell us what the number is. Let's just see if this is going to be a very quick one, or we make Ava sit there for a long time, or somebody else. Maybe there's somebody else out there just waiting for 1 or 2 numbers that's going to pip Ava to it. Let's see. We start back. Game 4, full house. Make sure you haven't got rid of that other sheet that we didn't quite finish. 5 and 3, 53. In fact, I'm going to move my tree that side. In fact, I'm going to take my tree down. We know what we're doing at the moment. So and then I can see what's going on. Right. 3 and 8, 38. And then you get to see my other set of pumpkins, don't you, behind. 3 and 9, 39. Let's see, Barry's just going to distract me and then I'll do something wrong again, won't he? Honestly, I think he just enjoys the fact that I got it wrong. All the 5s, 55. Bullseye, 50. I think I'm now paying more attention to the chat than I am the numbers. 5 and 8, 58. Me and you, the number 2. There we go. Well, there we are. That's a first. Well, there's 2 firsts this evening. 1 is me making a complete mess up of bingo, and 2 is somebody actually winning on the whole sheet, first, second, and 3 lines. So congratulations, Ava. That's what I'm going to guess at. So congratulations on that. Now, I can't say I'm sorry enough, but I think my tech team have come up with an ingenious idea to keep going. So I'm putting them all back in the bowl. Okay, right. Oh, do you know, gosh, I'm going to owe my tech team something special here. Probably a very large bowl of, it's in fact Charlotte, to be honest. So, yeah, Barry's not known for his number skills, is he? But anyway, so it's okay because I have a list of the numbers I've already called out. If I pull it out and it's already been crossed off, it's already been done. So I can look first and I'm not calling it out. And how Charlotte managed to do it all, I don't know. So you're going to have to put up with me talking while I very quickly, quack, 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 22. So you've gone back to that other game we didn't finish. Yep, you're going for a full house because I've put the tree sign up. And that was 22. Quack, 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 2 little ducks. Oh, there we go. Cup of tea, number 3. I can't wait for something stronger. I actually had pulled out quite a few numbers, didn't I? But this is a very good system. 4 and 1, 41. So the habit, though, is to call it out as soon as you look at it. 2 and 6, 26. Oh, that one's gone. Oh, 3 and 2, 32. If anybody's going to fall asleep during this is the one game you're going to doze off, isn't it, while you're waiting for those very few numbers that we had left. 1 and 7, 17. Well, coming out, there were a few to go. Oh, 6 and 1, 61. Remember, you're doing a full house, all 15 numbers in one square. There weren't actually that many left. She says, as I keep pulling them out. Oh, 8 and 1, 81. All the 4s, 44. I like there was a ping, so no, there we go. Nothing to worry about. Thought it was everybody got all very excited. Then we thought somebody'd won. Nope, not that one either. Can't have that one. Otherwise, it's going to really confuse things if I start calling out the same numbers. No. No, done that one. Oh, haven't done that one. It's a dozen. Number 12, 1 and 2. It's the most untidy board I've ever had for bingo, it has to be said. There's just this little pile of rejected numbers on the side while I busy try and find out the missing ones. Actually, I shouldn't sing, should I? Because if anybody knows, I've got an appalling singing voice. Oh, 6 and 5, 65. Anybody? No. 3 and 4, 34. I'm definitely blaming it on being Halloween. That's what I reckon. Oh, 4 and 6, 46. Nope. Can't call that one out. That'll confuse things. You've already had that one. Oh, 7 and 4, 74. Excellent. Babs. Well worth the wait. There might even be a few more people catching up in a minute. So we will wait a few minutes to see on that one. At least this is one that we won't forget in a hurry, will we? Yeah. Could actually be an episode of Friends, couldn't it? The one where the bingo went wrong, but there we go. We survived. Oh, not Hayley's household again. Really? Is it Ava? I'm just waiting to see. The suspense is, I think I'm going to have to take Barry's batteries out. Oh, Diane. Yeah, look, see, I said there'd be a bit of catching up to you. You sure you're not doing this just to trick me and just to make me pay for spoiling it in the middle? So, congratulations, Emmy. Not that I'm not pleased that Ava's won, but I'm pleased that she's sharing the luck around with Emmy. So that's great. So I do apologise for that slight hiccup. As I said, a big thank you to Charlotte for rescuing me with a very good system that involved numbers. Obviously, nothing to do with Barry either, which is brilliant. Thank you all for playing. It's been lovely to see you or interact with you on the top chat, which is fab. Thank you very much. We've got another one if you fancy risking it again in November, which is on a Tuesday night instead, as is the one in December. I will obviously send out usual messages and reminders and make sure that YouTube is working and doing its thing. But thank you very much for joining in. Hope you've enjoyed your hour's time. Giving you a bit of a break from indoors and or looking outside when it's all dark. But go and pop the telly on, make a cup of tea, glass of wine, gin and tonic, whatever you fancy. Open this chocolate. Oh, I can eat my chocolates now, can't I? Oh, yes, excellent. Right. So for me, it's a tub of chocolates and my mug. But thank you ever so much. Good. I'm glad you've all enjoyed it. Lovely. Sorry if you didn't win this time. That means you've got to come back another time, doesn't it? And see what quirky prizes that we've got coming through. So always lovely. So I don't know whether Barry's telling us to go and watch our hedgehogs or to just watch the hedgehog bits that we post. In case anybody's interested, we seem to be multiplying in the garden at the moment and are feeding up to about 4 hedgehogs at the moment and some very cute little ones as well. So very time wasting. So okay, good. I'm glad. If you need to borrow the buzzer, Jane, to keep Granny awake at any time, do ask. Oh, bless you, Diane. That's very kind of you. So for letting me know. But I will see Neil and Diane in 2 weeks as they set up their exciting stalls at Westonbirt. And hopefully I will see you all. Well, in fact, I should also add that Nikki, who is on this, is my co-host. So in fact, I will certainly be seeing Nikki as I drag her along to help me set up my things as well. So thank you to Nikki for all the work she's doing on that. And we are both looking forward to seeing you all, hopefully at Westonbirt for a day out. Lovely. Thank you, everybody. I think I am going to end the stream now. So have a good evening and see you next month. Bye.